Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to Celtic Legacy Wrestling. I am the Bard, the Keeper of Scrolls, and the Teller of Tales. Today, I have the honor of presenting to you Edinburgh Rumble Part 1. In this episode, you're going to see CM Punk defending the CLW Championship against Drew McIntyre in an ambulance match. Paige defending the CLW Women's Championship against Liv Morgan in a TLC match. The Social Elite will be defending the Tag Team Championship against all three members of British Strong Style in a handicap match. And you're also going to see the Rumble to determine the number one contender for the CLW Women's Championship at CelticFrenzy. Now let's get to the action. Welcome to Edinburgh Rumble. Our opening match is a TLC match for the CLW Women's Championship. Paige defending the title against Liv Morgan. Paige to the outside to get the first ladder in the ring. Liv catching her and taking out her knee. That may make it difficult for Paige to climb that ladder. These two have been back and forth for several weeks now. Began when Paige debuted and accepted an open challenge from Liv Morgan. Liv won that encounter and Paige wanted a rematch. Liv said no at first, and then Paige attacked Liv, knocking her out with the championship belt. That has since evolved, so Paige has her own group now. The faction known as the Brood with Succubus and Raven Creed. Liv made an attempt to get the belt there, but too early for that. Liv wants her championship back. The rivalry between these two has just been violent. Chair attacks. And Succubus joined Paige. It was actually Paige who wanted this TLC match. The complete shot was just on the chair. Paige may be out as Liv is going for the ladder. Changed her mind maybe. Just repositioning, but that gave Paige a chance to get up. Liv again going for the championship. Super kick. May have left Liv a little loopy. Paige now going for the championship. But Liv's right there, pulling her off the ladder. Liv thinks she has an opportunity here. She hasn't done enough damage to Paige for that, though. Another super kick. and throwing the chair at her. Paige setting Liv up. Meteora. The Liv's up. They're both headed up the ladder. Paige intercepting Liv, knocking her off the ladder. She should have gone for the championship there. Be locking in a submission here. No submissions in this match. May have weakened Liv's legs there, making it difficult for her to climb the ladder. Liv thinks she has an opportunity, but Paige is getting right back up. You're going to have to damage your opponent a lot more than that to win this match. Frog splash. Counter by Liv. Missed with that. Back and forth between these two. Paige setting up for the Paige turner. Both of them were out for a moment there. Paige up first. Looks to be setting in that submission hold again. Chair in hand. A chair shot to the leg, and Liv is favoring her leg there. It's going to make it difficult for her to climb the ladder. Another chair. Trying to knock Liv out. Liv definitely favoring her leg as she's walking around the ring. Going for the ladder anyway, though. I think she had an opportunity with Paige on the outside, but Paige is already back up. Liv a little slow going up that ladder. Another frog splash. Isla Grace. Why is she out here? No idea why Mila's out here. We've seen Liv team up with the Shewolves. Not sure how Mila factors in. It's just become a 2-on-1 on Paige. If Mila figures she's done enough damage, she's leaving now. We'll have to see where that goes. Not sure why Mila is even out here. Unless she's formed some sort of an alliance with Liv. Paige now going for the championship, and Liv is not moving. This might be it. Liv's getting up, but Paige is won. Time for Tag Team Championship Handicap match. The Social Elite defending the Tag Team Championships against all three members of the British Strong Style. We've already seen the Social Elite defeat different combinations of British Strong Style. But they went ahead and said, since they've been such a dominant team, they'll take on all three members. So if British Strong Style happens to win this match, they'll be the tag team champions now. Whether that's going to be a Freebird rule thing, or which two members of the British Strong Style would be considered the champions, we'll have to find out. You get Matthew Smyth and Sean Guinness of the Social Elite, and the British Strong Style is William Regal, Bulldog, and Charlie Dempsey. Dempsey gave an impressive showing against Finn Balor a couple episodes ago on CLW. I believe that was the last episode of CLW. Right now, the Bretts are in control. Bulldog taking it to Guinness. Guinness is in trouble, needs to make a tag. May have an opportunity here as he's fighting back. Making a tag to Smyth. Now it's Smyth and Smyth. Davey Boy Smith versus Matthew Smith. Different spelling of Smith. Bulldog looking to get out of the ring. Keeping a fresh man in. Springboard moonsault onto the back of Regal. Double team by the Social Elite. They go launching hammer fist. Champions in control of the match. Guinness setting Regal up from the outside. Springboard for a Corona. Now working on the knee of Regal. Guinness to the top, but he's caught by Regal. Only a one count after that DDT. Springboard moonsault to the back again. Regal's in trouble now. Brainbuster. Guinness seems a little confused what to do next. Setting Regal up. Pin drop, and now he could be going to the top rope, but Regal might make it to a tag. Guinness allowed that tag by taunting the crowd. But he's able to get the upper hand on Bulldog, who was tagged in. Taking it to Charlie Dempsey while he's at it. Bulldog able to counter out of the corner. And he's Well, he's showing off for the crowd. Guinness was able to tag Smyth back in. Normally, I would think this would be a disadvantage 3-on-2, but the Social Elite have been so dominant. Although Smyth is in trouble right now. He's right back up, and we're looking at a double team. Launching Hammer Fist again. Guinness now with an advantage on the Bulldog. Bulldog with a backbreaker. Looking to make Guinness submit. Guinness is fighting out of it, though. Bulldog sent into the corner, and Smyth hit him from the outside. Brainbuster into a pin, but he was too close to the ropes. Guinness to the top. The 450 splash. Dempsey makes a save. Smyth tagged in. Playing some dozy-do on the outside there. Springboard Hurricanrana. Bulldog fights out of the corner, but Smyth's still able to get him. Back and forth between these two. Bulldog could be going for the power slam here. Pin attempt. Guinness breaks it up. Bulldog sent into his own corner. What's Smyth thinking here? Tagging out. Surprised the Bulldog didn't make a tag while he was in his corner. Guinness not paying attention to Bulldog, who's going to get a tag. Dempsey's now legal. Dempsey to the second rope. Setting Guinness up. Guinness gonna tap out. Smyth is in to break the hold. Dempsey tags in Regal. Guinness will have some time to wake up there and try to get back into this. Regal is way off on those attempted elbows or forearms, whatever he was going for there. Another double team. This could be that assisted drop kick. Pin attempt. Dempsey breaks it up. Regal coming back now. Smyth now. Back and forth. Backbreaker. Smyth to the top. Setting Regal up. Must be he was too far away. He jumped down off from there. Having some words with Regal. Broke his forehead open on the top of that turnbuckle. Regal reversing into a DDT. Smyth out of the corner. Tagging in Guinness. Regal almost had an opportunity to tag, but it seems like he's taking too much damage. Tag champs maintaining control of the match right now. Regal with a reversal out of the corner. Regal flex going for a pin. Smyth breaks it up at 2. Setting up Guinness. Regal cutter. Going for another pin attempt here. We have new tag champs, British Strong Style. Time for the first Rumble. The Women's Rumble. 20 participants. The winner of this Rumble will be the #1 contender for the CLW Women's Championship. The biggest event of the year, CelticFrenzy. Isla Dawn now making her way out. We started with Piper Niven and Harley Hudson. You know the drill. Over the top rope. Every 30 seconds there'll be new competitor. Go until there's only one woman left. Harley Hudson eliminating Piper Niven. Myra Valkyria making her way out. Lyra catching Isla while she was on the top. She should have just pushed her over. This is very fast paced. We've already got another competitor coming out. Alba Fire coming out. This is every woman for themselves, so I don't suspect that Alba and I will work together too much. Lyra and Isla have been going at it since Lyra entered the match. Isla reversed that from the top rope into a power bomb. Rhea O'Reilly now making her way out. And Alba Fire is already gone. Rhea taking out Harley. Can she throw her over the top? And Harley Hudson is gone. Anita Vaughn has now entered the match. Lyra is gone. Rhea again, looking to take out Isla this time. At Ireland's call. Caught by Anita Vaughn, though. Package pile driver. Debbie Keitel making her way out. Another package pile driver. That might be it for Isla. Oh, Isla's fighting back. Debbie seems to be picking up the scraps. And eliminated Rhea O'Reilly. And Isla's gone. We're down to Anita and Debbie at this point, with another competitor about to come out. Sapphire Reed. Don't think that I'd like to say she'd be help for Anita, but it's every woman for themselves. And she just splashed her own partner. When a shot at the CLW Women's Championship is on the line, there are no partners. Debbie just taking a breather at this point. Millie McKenzie headed down to the ring, mixing it up with Sapphire. A backstabber on Sapphire. She may be out. Debbie trying to eliminate Anita. Millie looks, and Sapphire is gone. Stephanie Becker is out next. Stephanie's been having her issues with Rhea Ripley for the past several weeks. Debbie managed to save herself and get back in the ring. Millie trying to eliminate Debbie. Session Moth's coming out now. And Anita Vaughn has been eliminated. Debbie has been eliminated. Who's going to be out next? Rhea Ripley. That's not good for Stephanie. Not sure why Rhea... Nope, now she sees Stephanie. Next competitor on the way out. Becky Lynch is coming out. Rhea with Stephanie on the top rope. Avalanche, Riptide. That might be it for Stephanie. Millie's gone and Becky Lynch is already gone. And Rhea just eliminated Stephanie Becker. And Session Moth just took out Rhea Ripley. Session Moth is the only one left in the ring. And here comes Myla Grace. We saw her interfere earlier in that Liv Morgan Paige match. These two look like they don't want to take on each other, but they are tag partners. They're both just kind of taunting each other. Still not sure why Milo was out there for that championship match. Maybe these two are actually going to work together. Nikki Cross coming out. They both seem to be waiting on Nikki. Double team on Nikki. Now they're going after each other. And while Mila session mopped up on the outside, Nikki seemed to be the one to deal the blow that eliminated her. Leah making her way out. And Nikki is gone. And Leah with a clothesline to Mila from behind, eliminating her. Leah is now by herself, awaiting the next participant, and it's Nightshade. Mila and Nikki walking away almost hand in hand. What's up with that? Nightshade taking control of Leah. That spinning powerbomb. And Leah is eliminated. Here comes AJ Lee. AJ Lee and Nightshade. Nightshade with a splash from the top rope may have just destroyed AJ. Hannah Taylor coming out. I believe Hannah is the final participant. These will be the last three. AJ Lee, Hannah Taylor, or Nightshade. One of these three will be the number one contender at CelticFrenzy. AJ in control of the match at the moment. AJ is eliminated. Hannah Taylor. That means either AJ Lee or Nightshade will be the number one contender. Back and forth between these two. AJ trying to eliminate Nightshade. Nightshade fights her way back into the ring, met with a DDT. Trying to weaken Nightshade. Nightshade fights out of it though. Huge Alabama slam. Now just flinging AJ around the ring. She could toss her out of the ring. Why didn't she toss her out of the ring? Another big knee to the face. AJ is in trouble. This could be it. Nightshade is the winner. Time for the CLW Championship Ambulance match. CM Punk defending the championship against Drew McIntyre. This started a couple months ago. Drew finished his personal business and challenged CM Punk, who was the champion at the time. Drew beat CM Punk, but after 2 huge claymores, gave Punk a concussion. Punk was out for a few weeks, and when he returned, he challenged Drew to a Hell in a Cell. That took place at Loch Ness Lockdown, and Punk won the championship back. It was actually a 2 out of 3 falls match. Punk was able to get the first fall and the last fall. Drew then challenged Punk to this ambulance match. He wants his championship back. Double. The only way to win this match is to throw your opponent in the back of the ambulance and close both doors. No pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, no disqualifications. Somebody needs to ride out of here in that ambulance. We've already had one championship change hands so far. The British Strong Style are the new tag team champions. Drew looking to put Punk in the back of the ambulance. Punk's in the back. Now he's just going to close both doors. Can't even get the first one closed. Punk is out of there. Punk looking to put Drew in the back. Drew's turn. And it's going to be a no-go, I'm thinking. Too early for either one of them to be locked in the back of that ambulance. Punk reversing. Go to sleep. Drew may be out of it. Tossing him in there. Trying to get that first door closed. And it is. If he closes this door, he retains the championship. Drew explodes out of the back of that ambulance. Just busted Punk open. Claymore. Punk may be out of it now. But he slips behind Drew, taking his knee out. Taunting Drew to get up. Springboard, cross body. Almost hit his head on that tailgate of that ambulance. Drew now with a power bomb on the floor. The Punk taking it to him. Anaconda vice locked in. Drew tapped, but it doesn't matter. He managed to make Drew tap, but he's got to close these doors. First one is closed. Drew's not tapping right now. And Punk is one. Nightshade is the #1 contender for the CLW Women's Champion at CelticFrenzy. CM Punk and Paige retained their championships, and British Strong Style are the new tag team champions. You're not going to want to miss part 2 of Edinburgh Rumble. So unless you're the village idiot, you should like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.